Welcome, everyone. This is the wrap-up of our May 15th, 2023 Mojave County Board of Supervisors meeting. And with us this time is District 3 Supervisor Buster Johnson. If I may, Supervisor Johnson, ask, as far as the meeting is concerned, you had an item that you brought up. Would you like to discuss that and exactly what kind of action was taken?
Sure, thank you. It's in reference to a stoplight that's been put on Highway 93 on the way to Vegas outside of Kingman. We brought this up in the past, and the reason we brought it up is all of Arizona, none of our highways do we have a stoplight in the middle of a highway. The idea is to move commerce through. This is the new I-11 major corridor that's going to connect a bunch of states, and there shouldn't be a stoplight on it. So we sent a letter to Arizona Department of Transportation requesting they look at us and try to explain it to us what they thought they were doing. Basically, their explanation was, well, the guy paid for it, which wasn't a good enough answer for us. So what we're doing now is we're sending a letter to our state representatives who represent Mojave County. We have 3 of them, a state senator and 2 legislators, and asking them to go to ADOT, the director, and find out exactly what's going on, because things just don't seem right. We're stopping commerce. We're getting more accidents out there. People are calling all the time, complaining about the traffic time going up there. Even people in the local area are complaining about the congestion now and the safety of the issue, how it's unsafe now. So hopefully we'll get some answers. I mean, it's just, if you're going to do something, the correct way should have been an overpass. I understand a local business wanting a stoplight so more people will stop at his business, but that's not how the highway should be run.
Just one follow-up on that. Is there any type of a precedent in the way that ADOT responds to something like this?
In all the years that I've dealt with them, they've always been very professional. Everything was done with a reason behind it. With traffic safety studies, those sorts of things done. We offered to help them out with studies and everything else, and they just refused or ignored us, one of the two. And so just have a lot of concerns about how one business is getting a stoplight put in, the only stoplight in a highway in Arizona.
One other item that was brought up in the meeting that has had a lot of people involved in showing up and following very carefully is over in Topak, a project that might possibly go in there that's kind of large, and the residents there don't seem to want it. Regardless, at this time, where does that stand and what happens next?
Okay, previously it came before the board. It was denied by our planning and zoning people. The board voted to approve it on a 3-2 vote. There was a lot of consternation from the local people. It was reconsidered today at our meeting, and now it's the reconsideration went through, and now they moved it till June 5th for a public hearing. So the land development will be put off until then at the earliest.
All right. Anything else you would like to add at all?
Nothing else I can think of. Pretty normal meeting, except for courts.
All right. Thank you very much. We've been talking with Supervisor Buster Johnson, District 3 Supervisor, and we'll be back with you following the next meeting of the Board of Supervisors.